there are plenty looking forward to seeing this. A capacity crowd here.
Well, I wouldn't just look at this being another friendly, Peter.
Is that your own experience?
Yeah, if the opposition played like they meant business, we were obliged to return the favour. I don't think there's much difference here.
So things are underway. So Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Yeah, Cristiano Ronaldo. I don't think there's any doubt he's one of the best around, Peter. Probably one of the best ever. He's an incredible physical specimen and a phenomenal goal scorer. You can't question his commitment and determination either. He's always in peak condition and he'll adapt his game to whatever role is requested of him. I think he's going to have a huge...
And the shot! Oh, the ball's come loose here.
Well, a few of his teammates are quite furious with him as they felt they were within reach, but he made nothing of it. His boss doesn't look too amused either.
And a chance! And for a moment, time stood still. And we have our very first corner. Cleared without hesitation. Portugal have the chance to go the other way. Tagliafico. Now it's Martinez! Oh, that wasn't the worst effort in the world.
That is a really good chance missed, Peter. Certainly the way he's been playing.
And the pass is intercepted. It's a good run down the right. Looking for a run-up. Can he latch on to this? Well timed, excellent interception. Molina is sporting a guilty look after that.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Oh, that's fabulous. And he shoots! And the keeper couldn't hold it. Goal! Portugal! And there is your opener. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
That's smart play from him, actually, Peter. That goal was all about positioning. He knew instinctively where to be should the keeper have gotten a little jittery.
Portugal have broken through. It's 1-0.
Well, I'd remind those players, Peter, that concentration will be key for a while now, as you don't want to hand the momentum straight back to your opposition.
Real chance! A potential goal of the season contender, if only.
Messi just backs himself every time. Give him a challenge and he'll rise to it.
He has found the way through. That's gone all the way through to the keeper. He's picked his way through. No, he is not giving anything away. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. And it's Messi, and he's intervened well there. And this is Messi. Look at the shoots! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Ah, he's fizzed it forward. Rafael Leao. No, he wasn't going to be fooled. Argentina choosing to make the first change.
Well, he's someone renowned for his pace and those darting little runs, but also for being a very good ball carrier as well. They want to add more dynamism to that front line.
Bruno Fernandes. He is through here. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside.
Argentina truly have no need to panic. They can reassess at half-time.
Now it's Alvarez. And he cuts out the supply. João Neves. Here's Rafael Leao. Argentina have rung the changes already. They could, of course, make further alterations at half-time. Fernandes. Tagliafico. And it's Fernandes. Now it's Martinez. Good ball, good take. Martinez. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. João Neves. It's a really well-measured ball. And it's half-time. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break. Argentina finding themselves behind by just one goal at the break.
It's been a pretty tepid display. They'll want to use this break wisely to regroup and come out with some fresh initiatives. This is all still very salvageable, maybe even winnable.
So that's it for the first half, and everyone takes a well-earned rest.
Aquí están ambos equipos preparados.
So we're underway for the second half.
Argentina can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
Can he finish? It's hit the upright. Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
That's good running. It makes life so much easier when you have people who are willing to go beyond the defence like that.
Corner number 2 then. Pedro Neto getting this one clear. Martinez. And it's Rodrigo de Paul. And here's Lautaro Martinez. Looking to play him in.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
And he's managed to get free. Shot a goal! Oh, no shortage of confidence there.
Yeah, I think he's a little annoyed with himself there, Peter, because he did pretty much everything right up to the end.
And it's been taken short. Vitinha. Impressive jump! Oh, and that one's done no damage in the end. Martinez. Messi being watched hawkishly here.
Well, he needed subduing, and it was never going to be soft and gentle, so this could get ugly against him here.
And here's Messi. Martinez. And Martinez! The crowd reaction tells you just how close that was.
Oh, he got lots of power behind that, just couldn't quite get it on target.
Argentina still behind thanks to that solitary strike. Just about up to the hour now. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. De Paul. Your impression so far, Jim?
Argentina are very much in the game and matching the opposition for chances.
And he gets rid in a hurry. Corner it is. So, third corner of the game. Now it's Martinez. Now there... Oh, shooting chance! João Cancelo is fouled. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture. And he was quick to react. Looking for the run.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. De Paul. Rafael Leao! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Terrific effort! It's a goal! And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. He knows it's taken a big and very kind deflection, but he is claiming it nonetheless.
Número 17.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, now's the time you could afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go and grab a third.
Pass somewhat off target. Martinez. Looking for options for movement. Good read, needed to be. That has been slung wide. He's got away.
Oh, really well played.
Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time.
Argentina are certainly now looking like a sorry lot. They haven't got a proper defence or attack, for that matter.
He's a sharp little ball here. He's got plenty of space out wide here. This looks promising. He's had a shot! Against the crossbar. João Cancelo. Portugal clearly now in lead preservation mode. Bruno Fernandes. Pedro Neto in acres of space out wide. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. And he's being shifted off it. It's a searching pass. Tagliafico. And it's played. On the finish! Fernandes. There will be 4 extra minutes. Well, that's been cut out, well played. And that will be the final act. Argentina were a team not short on effort, but ultimately they were found wanting when it mattered. That is simply not how you go about winning. How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
Well, there was a distinct lack of clarity or commitment in everything the players were trying to do. Looking pretty lethargic, and they were ruthlessly exploited and deserved to be.
Well, that's it for tonight's match, so it just remains for me to thank Jim Beglin alongside me and to wish you all a very good evening. Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. Well, I'm Peter Drury and I'm joined in the commentary box by the familiar figure of Jim Beglin.
Hi everyone, and thanks Peter, it's great to be on board.
Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. It is a monster matchup, Jim Beglin.
It'll be interesting to see how these teams will go about things in the knowledge that there's nothing riding on it.
Yeah, maybe there is some scope for experimentation.
Yeah, I suppose something different to the norm. That would be an interesting prospect. It could get combined.
He's had a shot! It's there!
Well, once more, it's him. And we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
Speed of thought, efficiency of movement, and certainty of outcome.
Well, so often it comes down to that quality on the final pass. And we've got it here, Peter. The defence might want to have a good look at themselves as to how they let it happen.
Portugal finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. And that's going wide left.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Oh, good effort! And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. De Paul to Martinez. Gonzalo Inacio. Now it's Bruno Fernandes. It's a really well-measured ball.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Molina. That's a good foray he's making. McAllister. Inacio cuts it out. Ball's played through.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
It's a goal kick. Takes a shot! And yes, it's there! And the lead lost no time at all.
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character.
Fernandes! It's hit the upright. Bruno Fernandes just eases him off the ball. He's in plenty of space here. And the shot! Oh, the ball has fallen kindly here. Oh, and they really should have been made to pay. Just about midway through the first half, and it has been an engaging watch. Oh, that's fabulous. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it.
Pedro Neto clearly held on to it far too long there. Did he do enough to find someone? He looked as if he had his mind set on trying to do everything his way.
He's got away. No outsmarting him this time. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Now it's Fernandes, and it's made its way to him. Now can he find a finish? Decent chance! Goal! Argentina! Into the lead once more. That was fabulous. The most adept of touches, the smoothest of finishes.
Well, I think he knew all he had to do was get it under control, and it was always going to end up in the back of the net thereafter.
Argentina have their lead. Now it's Gonzalez. That's a cute ball. He's being urged to shoot. And the finish! And needless to say, that deserved better.
What a pass. One that literally dropped into his path. It was asking to be finished.
Vitinha. Bruno Fernandes. He shifted it to the flank. He's found space here. Oh no, this does not look good. Now, can they get him away? And it's Messi. Now that looks a decent ball. Nuno Mendes. Can he get onto this? He's shifting through the gears here. Driving through the middle. Can he finish? Oh, wonderful effort, all by himself.
That's a terrific try, because it's not an easy skill at that pace.
De Paul. And it's McAllister. Threads one in. Now this could be a chance. Mendes makes the interception. Ruben Dias to Bruno Fernandes. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Tagliafico kept his eye on it, and he's there. Tagliafico. Fernandes. So a temporary halt to the action. So engaging and still right on edge. Plenty of signs to suggest this will turn out to be a really good one. Neither side holding back here. It has been quite a half, this.
Yeah, they're ahead, Peter, but they can't afford to get too complacent. They need to go with the same intensity and tempo they showed in getting both the goals. Try to get another now and establish that two-goal cushion early in the second half.
Argentina are leading 2-1, but things are very much in the balance here.
Y aquí están. Den la bienvenida a los jugadores. Cambio en Argentina. Número 15. Número
So
22.
we're underway for the second half.
Entran número 18. Número 9.
Rafael Leao. He's found a way through. Oh, he's getting hounded, really hounded. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Oh, he's found support out wide. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Argentina, different to some extent this half. Details of the changes to come soon.
Well, I think it's the perfect time to make a change.
He's picked his way through. Pedro getting up there! And that's a tidy finish. Once more they've done it! They just will not lie down!
Yeah, and it's very much deserved in the circumstances. In these games, it's so tempting to maybe get a little sorry for yourselves, but there's none of that.
Número 7.
Satisfyingly simple. There's almost a sense of beauty to this.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
And he's done it again. He's got his second. It is compelling, this. Utterly compelling.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
Now it's Alvarez. Oh, what shoots! Goal! Argentina! And again they hit the front. Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
Número 18.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for. Vitinha. Can he get on the end of this? Oh, they could be caught out here. Goes for a shot! And it's in! And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. There was no getting to that. No getting to it at all. Expertly done.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Impressive jump! And oh, he's got that completely wrong. Shapes to shoot! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Well, it's almost like he had too much thinking time there, Peter.
Argentina are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise. And here's Alvarez. That is lovely. Big chance! Now, who's going to be first? Oh, what has happened here? Nuno Mendes. Rafael Leao. Great vision. And this is Ronaldo. So no flag. It's Cristiano Ronaldo! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
Cristiano Ronaldo has every reason to be disappointed after being played in so well. The gaffer won't let him forget that.
Vitinha is there, and he can pick it up. 75 minutes played. That's an untidy challenge. Free kick given.
Se está realizando un cambio.
Alvarez does have his name on the score sheet, of course. That's a nicely shaped ball. Not a hint of offside here. And here's McAllister. Oh, sweet feet. Alvarez. Real chance! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. It's all becoming so easy.
Gol de Argentina.
Oh, the deftness of touch, received it delightfully and finished it off sumptuously.
Oh, what a touch. I mean, how good was that? Poetry in motion.
And yes, it's him again. So we have further activity on the bench here.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case.
It's starting to look like a done deal now. And here's Messi.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Inacio did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Oh, Alvarez! It's bounced back off the post. Lacking in accuracy.
Cambio.
Vitinha.
6 minutos de
And it's
compensación.
Neves. And it's Cristiano Ronaldo.
Oh, great feat, that.
Now it's Trincao.
Pretty robust defending.
Little doubt, that is a foul. And he's going to have his name taken.
Well, sometimes a loose foul can trigger a completely different spell of play, and it makes even less sense.
Bernardo Silva. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Referee has just said play on. Inacio calmly anticipates. Vitinha knocks it into space. And we're done. So a real showpiece win. This stop was simply far too clever for their opponents, and despite their best endeavours, it has ended in an easy win. Alvarez, voted man of the match, and deservedly so. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
I think we just saw a team winning by playing to their strengths. There was a clear picture of what they set out to do, and the players were determined to deliver it, and they did.
Señoras y señores, queremos...
Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. Well, I'm Peter Drury and I'm joined in the commentary box by the familiar figure of Jim Beglin.
Well, thanks, Peter. There's a great sense of anticipation in this stadium, and I've been hit by it too.
There's decent chance! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
That's good running. It makes life so much easier when you have people who are willing to go beyond the defence like that.
Portugal with the corner, they're first. Molina with the clearance. Argentina have the chance to go the other way. He's had a shot! It's in!
Well, what a statement of intent. Who better to be the one to have the first say? A cracking opening to this game.
Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
Yeah, great movement and great use of space to get on the end of the pass, and that pretty much did it.
Argentina finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Nuno Mendes. And it's Bruno Fernandes. That's a nicely shaped ball. Martinez claims comfortably. Molina, he's got away. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And he whips, header! Oh, it's come off the upright. Portugal leading here thanks to that early goal. 1-0 the score. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
And he's managed to get free. They get a throw in. Fernandes goes for a shot! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
He did well there, held his run enough to ensure he didn't stray offside.
Tries a shot! Bruno Fernandes is onto it in a flash. Always goal side. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Out towards the flank. Fernandez. De Paul. And Molina. Otamendi. And it's Fernandez. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. That is a brilliant interception.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Mendes picks it up out wide. Rafael Leao. Can he finish? Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
I can't quite believe he's missed that, Peter.
McAllister. Fernandez. That's a good ball out wide. And that has not gone well. Ruben Dias. Now João Neves. Rafael Leao. And it's Neves.
It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
And here's Bruno Fernandes. And this is... And he shoots! Well taken goal. 2 up now, and they are cruising. Just gorgeous, the most glorious, delicious of touches, followed up with an unerring finish.
Speed of thought, speed of action. That's another really clever finish.
Portugal are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Well, it's a great time for them to keep the momentum going. I don't see any need to change the approach. Keep at it with the same...
Rafael Leao! He wasn't that far away.
Yeah, some good movement inside the box. No shortage of targets here.
De Paul. Fernandez. To McAllister. It's a really well-measured ball. Now that looks a decent ball. Thinks about the shot. Rafael Leao. So, a temporary halt to the action. Any strong opinions on the first half?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist change at this stage.
Portugal firmly in control at the break. 2-0 the scoreline.
Y aquí están, den la bienvenida a los jugadores. Cambio.
So we're off again. And he's being shifted off it. And it's Bernardo Silva. And he's picked it up out wide. João Cancelo. Can he get away here? Oh, super ball. And this is... And a chance! Yes! And they are disappearing out of sight. Oh, high-quality goal, lovely first touch, sumptuous second.
Oh, what a touch. I mean, how good was that? Poetry in motion.
And that means just one thing, match ball.
Well, he's been on a crusade, and his first goal seemed to just whet the appetite.
Portugal find a position of real strength now. João Neves. Portugal come out of the tunnel having undergone a change at half-time.
Well, we're certainly going to see a change in personnel. We'll see if the system changes with it.
Well, that pass isn't the best. Oh, good ball! Vitinha. And this is Ronaldo. Over to the right flank. Messi. Now, what about a counter-attack? Cristiano Ronaldo needing to deal with defending that's more up close and personal.
Yeah, they've set out to man-mark him now, but this is an embarrassing example of too little too late.
Nothing wrong with that tackle, ball won cleanly. So we've reached the hour mark. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Played out to the left flank. And that pass just didn't quite work. And it's been hooked away. Portugal still have the cards to affect this game. Nicely spread. Messi finding himself in space. And that's the keeper's ball. Ronaldo might just make this. That's good vision. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Molina, shifted upfield. Now it's Martinez. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. And this is Bernardo Silva. So no flag here. Look at the space here. Great chance! And it's in! They are gorging themselves here on a seriously gorgeous scoreline. Really tidily gathered and ultimately a more than tidy finish.
And the first thing he's going to do here, Peter, is thank his teammate for the pass. It put it on a plate for him.
He's got 4. That is remarkable. Portugal are having a ball here. Defending was strong and firm. Molina kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Spread to the right. Gonzalo Inacio. Oh, super find. Otamendi, deftly out wide. And it's Messi. Out of play for a throw. So we have further activity on the bench here.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
João Neves. Not the most accurate pass. Fernandes. Now it's Martinez. Now it's Messi. The final 5 minutes. João Felix. And this is Ronaldo. He's one-on-one, surely! Lisandro Martinez, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Martinez receives it in a good position here. João Cancelo. No unnecessary risks, and the game is petering out here.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
He's in a great shoots! It's hit the upright. So that's it. It is all over. Portugal, just a thrill to witness here. Quick, slick, and such fun. You really would fear for anyone playing up against them right now. Cristiano Ronaldo, very much the hero in this game. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
Well, the look on the manager's face says it all. He knows he set his attack up perfectly, and the players carried out his instructions to the letter, it would seem. Everything working very nicely.
Well, thanks to Jim alongside me, and as the fans make them. Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm your commentator, Peter Drury, and providing his unique brand of expert analysis, here's Jim Beglin.
Well, thanks for that, Peter. I'm more than ready to get going here.
Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game, everyone involved is absolutely up for it. It is a true heavyweight clash.
Well, I wouldn't just look at this being another friendly, Peter.
Is that your own experience?
Yeah, if the opposition played like they meant business, we were obliged to return the favour. I don't think there's much difference here.
So things are underway. Bruno Fernandes! That is decidedly lacking.
Look, we've all been there. Not that it'll make him feel much better at the moment.
Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Diogo Costa breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball. Looking to play him in. That has been cut short. This looks promising, and he's managed to get free. Bruno Fernandes is on to... Decent chance! Goal! Portugal! There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
So, a breakthrough already.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Martinez really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
They've played it short. Now it's to Paul. To Paul! And he nearly went all the way.
OK, credit him for his willingness to run at people, but you really shouldn't be afforded so much space down the middle of the pitch.
Played out towards the right wing. Can he get on the end of this? Now it's Bruno Fernandes. Fernandes. Not the most accurate pass. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. And here's Chris... And he shoots! And he hits the net! And they're threatening to fly away here. That was fabulous, the most adept of touches, the smoothest of finishes.
Yeah, the right touch in moments like that is key to what follows. All very neat and tidy.
Portugal are doing very nicely, thank you.
I think there's been a greater menace to everything they've been doing during this spell, one that they hope will continue.
Look at the space here. Tries a shot! And needless to say, that deserved better.
Cristiano Ronaldo has every reason to be disappointed after being played in so well. The gaffer won't let him forget that.
And that has been slung wide. Now it's Martinez. Bruno Fernandes. Tagliafico was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Spread it left. Now it's Martinez. And Martinez! Oh, and that one's done no damage in the end.
Martinez really might have let his reputation get the better of him then. Yes, you can spank one from there, but there are other options, you know.
Half-time coming up, and little doubt as to which of the two sides is the happier. De Paul to McAllister. Fernandes played down the flank.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Bruno Fernandes. Nicely weighted ball. Tagliafico. And it's McAllister. Now it's Messi. Oh, that's fabulous.
Se agregará un minuto al tiempo reglamentario.
Now it's Fernandes. Oh, played through for the wide man. And the referee has blown for half-time. Some first-half thoughts?
Portugal clearly have plenty of cause to be happy, Peter, but they'll need to resist the temptation to just sit on the lead second half. The opposition will be doing their utmost to try and get back into this, so they have to be alert.
Portugal firmly in control at the break, 2-0 the scoreline.
Los jugadores están entrando al campo de juego.
So let's get the ball rolling. Vitinha and Dalot. Vitinha, that's a good ball out wide. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Takes on his marker. Nicely aimed pass. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Now it's Messi. That pass isn't the best. Molina. João Neves does really well to win the ball there. Real chance! Just cruising! They are cruising! It's all becoming so easy. Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
Portugal find a position of real strength now. Cristiano Ronaldo looking to shake off some unwanted attention.
Well, to be fair to that defence, it's nigh on impossible to cater for such astute movement, but at least, eventually, they've made the right call.
Ronaldo, Cristiano Ronaldo! And with the goal at his mercy, a dreadful miss.
Incredible. He had all the time in the world to pick his spot as well.
Chance for a shot! And somehow he's managed to miss it.
Oh, what a chance. He probably had more time than he realised.
Martinez for De Paul. And it's McAllister. Cristiano Ronaldo. Oh, no joy this time. Fernandes. Here's Otamendi. Martinez for De Paul. Oh, good spread. Messi. Now it's Martinez, and he's had it nicked away. Vitinha, and it's Bruno Fernandes. And he cuts out the supply, and he's gone long. Gonzalez might just make this. Pedro Neto tries to pass it through. Can he get onto this? Tagliafico. Now it's Gonzalez. And it's Vitinha. João Neves. And the shot! And yes, it's there! This day becomes absolutely perfect. Utterly ideal. A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
And look at the manager here, he's absolutely fuming and he has every right to be. You can't win football matches if you give the ball away like that.
Número 17.
And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business, doesn't he just?
Well, talk about being on top of your game, everything seems to be coming off for him.
This is a gloriously greedy performance. Caught offside that time. Well, he's hit it long, but astray. Looking for a runner. Ruben Diaz cuts it out. Now then, the ball's come loose. Diogo Dalot tries to play it through. Tagliafico. It's a promising position. Molina clears. And he's being shifted off it. Now it's Simeone.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
It's a really well-measured ball. So now we're going to get those changes we have been expecting.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
Portugal clearly now in lead preservation mode. João Neves, 2 assists to his credit already. Oh, he's done very well to take that back. João Neves with a definite fell there. And that's another good win of the ball. Looking for options for movement. Nicely spread. And here's it's Cristiano Ronaldo! Brought out the best in the keeper.
Cambio en Argentina. Número 22. Lo reemplazará número 9.
A moment to try and place the cherry on the cake.
Bruno Fernandes plays it short. Simeone. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Well, that was a tale of two very different teams. One driven, ruthless, prolific. The other quite the opposite in all of those areas. The result, a very accurate reflection of what we saw. Cristiano Ronaldo reflecting on a stellar performance and now taking home a permanent reminder for his mantelpiece. Well, what are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
Portugal